Hello, if we've never met before, my name is Rachel and I like to talk about spirituality, healing, overcoming challenges, why we make decisions. All of the information that I share is to help other people become empowered, overcome suffering. And yeah, it's a good time. So if you're into personal development or self-worth, self-improvement work, then I'd love if you subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see next by commenting down below. If this was helpful, give me a like and we can get started. So the last couple days was rough, and then finally this afternoon I'm doing a little better, and when that starts to happen, new messages come through. And I knew that I needed to share something about motivation. So what makes us make the decisions that we make, right? What drives behavior? And I've overcome a lot of suffering, and there was just things I wasn't willing to put up with for the rest of my life when it came to how men decided to treat me, the physical body that I had and the symptoms that I had. I was like, I can't live a life of 40 plus years of doing this. So my motivation for changing was that thing where humans run away from pain and move towards pleasure. Like, I didn't want to have the same patterns over and over and over again, right? But other people, or there are decisions that we make that can come from other reasons. So some examples I was thinking of were, maybe you're born into a family and that family really wants you to do, XYZ. So you do that to people please and make them happy and not rock the boat. So that can be a huge driver for motivation and the decisions that we make. But that's not going to keep you happy and healthy long term, right? Because it's not authentic to you. You're not honoring your wants and your desires and how you want to live your life. You are appeasing to other people's ideas and beliefs and indoctrinations. So that can be one thing. There's also this thing where people are told what will make them happy, so they chase those things, right? Like having this certain body or this certain partner or this certain job or this amount of money, then you'll be happy. But again, that's kind of going at it from that external validation, right? Like, if I have this, then I'll be loved, then people will like me and accept me. But that can be a huge, again, you're not accepting yourself motivator, right? Because now that I accept myself and know who I am, I make decisions from what feels good to me. And you don't have to do anything with this information if you don't want to. If you do want to and you want to change your life, I've found as a fixer and a healer and a helper that I like to work with people that are ready to make changes. You can just take it in, like seeing the world around you, why people are making choices that they do, or just for fun, right? Like I said, I'm just a messenger, and I like to share these messages with the world because I've been through a lot of stuff, a lot of things. So family, people pleasing, external validation, or like me, you really want to overcome challenges and completely transform. You're sick of your own shit, right? Or other examples I came up with. I think those are kind of the three main fields, right? There's obviously going to be other details and things. Oh, another good one, not good one, but another big one I would say would be, it's kind of, so just childhood trauma or how you are wired. So you can maybe fall into, not a trap, but just because of patterns that you saw, maybe you're going to stay in that frame, and you're also going to repeat those patterns that your family made or taught you or treated you. But a lot of those things are also going to be in like trauma mode, like being in codependency, right? Being so, having low self-worth. So again, you just make everyone happy around you. You're super needy, right? Like, oh, I'm so needy. I need to be loved so bad, because you really didn't feel loved when you were younger. So then you'll just grip and grasp onto any love or attention that's thrown your way. That's a motivator, right? Because if you get a little bite or piece of, ooh, I feel loved and accepted or great or warm and fuzzy, and that oxytocin and dopamine are happening, you might repeat that pattern and that choice to get that feeling again, right? Because your brain learns like, ooh, if I do this, then this happens, and I want more of that thing that happened because I made that choice and decision originally. So that would be another one that comes to mind. But again, overall, if you want to completely transform your life, understand that it does take time, it takes energy, it takes money. Not all the time, but it can take awareness for sure. There's lots of free things online, right? Like meditations, information like this, podcast, YouTube videos. You can get into all kinds of books. You can work with someone one-on-one if you want to do some emotion code work or emotional freedom technique, coaching. That's what I love to do. Self-taught or self-paced courses online. What else? You can seek out working with a therapist if you want to do talk therapy too, but there's lots of things to start changing your life and understanding why you're making the decisions that you do. So I hope this is empowering and helpful and useful for you. Again, let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you soon. Bye.